based on a Japanese folktale.
A long time ago, there lived a little family on the island of Japan. They lived in a modest little hut near the rice fields. They worked every day. They did not know wealth, but they lived comfortably and were happy. One evening, as the sun sank low in the sky, a father and son prepared to return to their hut after a long day's work.
Father, look at those clouds coming up from the ocean. I've never seen clouds look so dark and angry before. Whoa, feel that wind.
Hold on to your hat. It looks like we will be visited by a big storm tonight. Come, son, let us return to the hut.
Sounds good to me. I don't like these storms, and I'm starved. Mother will have prepared fish and rice for supper.
We have put in a good day's work.
Hey, smells great. Did you see that storm blowing in?
Welcome back. You two ready to eat? I hope this old roof holds up. It will be terrible to have to put up a new thatched roof now when we're so busy in the fields. The darkness of the night settled over the countryside as the family prepared their warm, cozy meal, but soon the storm arrived. The wind and rain wailed as it whipped through the bamboo grove and beat fiercely upon the little hut.
Well, here comes the rain. Would you listen to that?
Father, are you ever afraid of anything?
Well, of course, son. There are many things a man fears in life.
Well then, in all the world, what are you the most afraid of?
Let me see. Among human beings, I think a thief is what I fear the most.
Now, at that very moment, a thief who had just gone down to the thatched roof to hide had happened to hear what the old man had said.
So, I am the very thing the old man fears the most in the entire world. It does make sense. I am the strongest and most fearsome of creatures. How frightened they would be if they only knew a thief was in their yard this very minute. Father, of all the animals in the world, which one are you the most afraid of?
Of all the animals, I think I fear a wolf the most.
Now, at that very moment, a wolf who just prowling around the house happened to hear what the old man had said.
Aha! So I am the animal the old man fears the most. I am rather strong and fierce.
But even more than a thief or a wolf, what are you the most afraid of? Ogres?
No.
Demons?
No.
Big, terrible dragons?
No.
Then what?
Well, the thing I fear the most right now is a terrible leak. And I'm afraid one may come along at any moment.
I hope for all our sakes there are no leaks tonight. Come, let us eat.
I've never heard of a leak. The humans are most afraid of it. It must be an awful creature. The man said one might come along at any moment.
What is a leak? What kind of terrible animal could that be? If the man fears are greater than a wolf or me, it must be a fearsome thing. Ah! Darn slippery roof.
I wonder if a leak will spring out of the forest at any moment.
A leak! I can't look! I must be in the back of a terrible leak! The old man spoke up!
Act 2.
Phew, what a night. That leaf finally dropped off somewhere in the forest. I thought I'd never be rid of him.
Konnichiwa, Wolf.
Mr. Tiger, what a fright I had last night. Have you heard of anything called a leak?
Well, I don't believe I've ever heard of anything called a leak. What is it?
It's something that human beings fear more than anything else in the world. And what do you know? One of those things ripped in my back last night. I refused to let go. I ran all through the forest with a terrible
will you
leak
please
hanging
start
onto my
going
neck.
to lunch at 20 after
Just a
rather
sec, choke
than
me.
15 after? Thank you.
Okay, say that line again. It's something human beings.
It's something human beings fear more than anything else in the entire world. And what do you know? One of those leaks jumped on my back last night and refused to let go. I ran all through the forest with a terrible leak hanging onto my neck, for it clutched at me and almost choked me to death.
How terrible that must have been.
It dropped off my back, and if we don't find it, none of us will ever be safe again. Will you help me find it?
Certainly I'll help. Besides, I'd like to see what it always looks like. I thought I was the strongest and most frightening creature in the world. Maybe it has to have it.
Great. Operation Stop the Leak is now underway. Synchronizing watches?
Check.
Rendezvous at 900 hours?
Check. Tag 4, good buddy.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Pencil rules!
Copy over.
Yeah, great. This is, sir? Tooth, what's your status? Over.
Nothing yet. Over.
Let me know if you find any clues. Over.
Roger that. Over now.
Say, Mr. Tiger, Mr. Wolf, where are you going with such serious frowns on your faces?
Shh. Keep it down. You're gonna blow our cover. We're searching for a thing called a leak. Something so terrible that human beings fear more than people. And it must surely be an awful creature, and we cannot live safely in the forest until we capture it.
A leak? Why, I've never heard of such a creature. Surely you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. For this very creature cut down my throat and rode on my back all through the woods. It dropped off my back somewhere and must be hiding near us this very minute.
Whoever captures it will become king of the forest, for he will surely be the strongest and bravest of all.
Now the monkey had seen the wolf running through the forest the night before with his teeth hanging into his back. He suddenly realized what they feared was only a frightened human being. Being as clever as he was, he devised a sneaky plan on the spot. That is an excellent idea. Why, if that is what you are searching for, I can tell you where he is. He is sitting on one of the branches of the tree over there. Now, how are you two going about capturing this one?
Hey, Yubi, come down this instant.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get tough.
Now the thief heard the animals talking near the tree. He knew it would never do to let them capture him, for surely they would eat him.
I must do something to frighten them away. Roar!
He sounds very fierce indeed. If you prefer, I will go and capture him single-handed. Excuse me, Mr. Lake, are you in there? Help me!
My beautiful tail!
The lake is certainly a fearful thing.
It's best to leave such fearful things alone.
The thief never learned what he thought was the most terrible thing was only a frightened wolf. And the wolf never discovered what he thought was the most terrible thing was only a frightened thief. The little boy and mother and father didn't have to worry about a leak in the roof after all. For in the stillness of the night, the rain stopped, the moon came out bright and clear, and the next days were full of promise and sunshine.
Are they done? We can clap. Are we done? I guess we're done.
So much for